Look at those fall colors starting to come in. They're not at peak yet, but they will be shortly. Got a little time. Come out here and fish. Just gonna toss out a couple of crawlers, and if that doesn't get any attention, looks like I cast part of my worm right off of that, if not the whole thing. We'll see in a minute. Would be my luck. I probably should try some top water before getting too far with anything else. It's hard trying to find places to put a rod holder here, because like there's these nice little spots here in the cement, but they're not very deep. So you gotta find other spots where you can shove them down in there in the cracks. So I do want to try a top water. Let's see. I want to, but stick with the old crawlers tonight and just see what those get. This time I do have a flashlight with me in case it gets dark. Let's reel this one in and see if I really did cast that worm off. Only part of it. Now, when I've been here in the past, I have seen a lot of bluegill and the like in next to this structure, but most of my catches have been over there towards the beach, which there's a couple of people over there trying to enjoy themselves, so I don't want to ruin their time. Probably should try my rooster tail. And if the worms don't get any attention pretty quick, probably either try tossing that big spoon or the rainbow trout patterned whopper plopper in there. I actually found that lure at the boat launch at this lake back towards the beginning of summer. Pardon the coughing. I am officially 2 weeks today tobacco-free. Pretty big deal for me. Cleaned right out. So the worms are getting attention out there. Just that was probably a small bluegill that just ripped it off. Still can't get over how small the Walmart crawlers are. The water's pretty clear. And right off of this edge, which the last time I did a video here, the water was covering all of this concrete up to about where my fingertip is. So most of this was underwater, but off of this edge, it drops down good 3 or 4 foot immediately. And then after that, it pitches right down towards the middle in between these shores is roughly 45 feet. Deepest part of this particular lake is closer to, if I'm remembering correctly, 76 feet. And there are lake trout in here. I've just never had the opportunity to get out there and drop a jig for one. Not yet, anyway. I'm seeing the line rising on this one. I think I got you, whatever you are. Probably a small bluegill. Oh yeah. Just a little guy. Completely robbed my hook. Tiny, tiny, tiny little guy. There you go, presenting for you. Back you go, bud. Oh, so he didn't completely rob me. There's the rest of the worm, all the way up by my sinker. So if there's bait fish over there, gotta be something else too. That tends to be a snaggy spot, so hopefully I don't lose that rig, but if I do, well, obviously a sacrifice I'm willing to make to try to catch a fish. Just my line sinking, or oh, snap, crackle, pop goes the knees. Nailed up against my sinker there. Oop. Pulling. Yeah. You got it? You want it? Yep, got you. Putting a nice little bend in my rod. And that'd be why. Come here, buddy. Yep, I see you. Come here. Oh, man. Hey, now. Oh, and you're chunky. You're not big. Not big at all. Chunky little smallmouth. Alright, bud. And if there's one, there's probably a couple more over there. If the smallies are over here, they're fun to play with. Let's see, because I don't want to have to run for this rod. Hey, are you deep enough to hold my rod holder? No, you are shallow. Unfortunate. That should work. Oop. 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 You got it, or did you drop it? Oh. And that's why the smallie was over here. I can see some little bait fish down there. Probably should throw a swim bait. I just never have any luck with them. But that's also because I never throw them. Ah! Try not to fall over here. Alright, so I'm going to migrate this way. Oh, jeez. This one was already going again. Are you still there? Oh, pulled me into a snag. Bummer. That's what I was meaning by that spot is snaggy. Yeah, that's alright. I don't think this rod is big enough to run a whopper plopper, but it will definitely handle a rooster tail if I can pronunciate correctly here. Oop. And this one's in a snag now. Huh. Lovely. Ow. That smarted. Yeah. That's alright. This one will handle a whopper plopper. Yeah, just to trim my tag ends on that. Now understand, this might be a weird transition for some folks there on that. But I have trouble with my hands, and it works so long as you don't reel past that knot. I would imagine there has to be bullhead catfish in here. State record bullhead for New Hampshire was 18 pounds. So certainly nothing small or unsubstantial. Yeah, it looks full to me. That might work. See if do that. Ooh. Off kilter. Promise I haven't been drinking. Just terrible, terrible balance. Moon is gorgeous. Oh. Well, if they'll stay on. I did have a fish on this. Another smallie. Hold on, bud. Hold on, bud. Hold on, bud. All right. Getting hard to see out here, but lovely little smallie. One more fish before I have to go. Oh boy. It would be as beautiful as paradise out here tonight if it wasn't for the noise pollution. It's like I said, for me to get out of here, I gotta walk up through that silhouetted bunch of trees. I mean, I'm gonna be fine. I have a flashlight with me. Nice bright one, but it could still not be very fun. Oop. Bats flying around over the top of the water in front of me. Too bad you guys can't see it because it's pretty awesome. Alright, let's cast on that and give it 5 minutes. It gets dark enough for me to have to put my light on just for my camera's sake. It's definitely brighter than I am. So Still don't think you can see my rods with that, but sorry about that. I was undoing my chest strap. Joke with the girlfriend and say that it's my strap on. See if I can get you guys to sit without falling. Alright, close enough for me. So is the sacrifice of trying to catch fish, losing rigs. So there's a lot of fishing superstitions. One from my local area is if the cows are all grouped up and sit down, it's a good day for fishing because the fish are supposed to be stacked. I digress. One of my little rituals, superstitions, at the end of each trip, whatever bait I had left on the hook, thank you for all that played. And until next time, hope you have fun.